Welcome to Astrobix.com Vedic Astrology webcasts. Transits have been considered very important in Prashna Shastra. In this branch of astrology, people get immediate answers to their questions. Transits are also important for making yearly predictions. In this webcast, we will discuss the effects of Rahu's transit in a Kundali. The transit of Rahu in any house has a special importance, since Rahu stays in one sign for 1.5 years. Rahu passes through all the 27 nakshatras during its transit through the zodiac. It stays in one nakshatra for about 240 days, which means that it stays in each phase or quarter of the nakshatra for about 60 days. Rahu is usually retrograde, but sometimes it is stationary or is in direct state when we consider the true motion of Rahu. Rahu is considered an inauspicious planet. Therefore, when it transits over the birth Jupiter, one may face troubles related to health. One may also go against his traditions or values during this period. Rahu gives auspicious results in its transit through the 3rd, 6th, 10th or 11th house from the birth moon. Rahu's transit through the ascendant in the Janma Kundali may prove to be auspicious for you, and you may gain respect and wealth during this transit. Rahu is considered to be an enemy of Moon. Hence, this transit may give you stress and other mental problems, since Moon is the Karak of mind. You need to be careful while making transactions of huge amounts, as the transit of Rahu through the 2nd house may result in an unexpected loss of wealth. Students may get distracted from their studies. You might get into arguments with your family members, and your enemies may become unusually active or might create hurdles for you in this period. The transit of Rahu through the 3rd house is a fortunate period. You will be able to acquire wealth and win support of your friends in this period. Your enemies are also defeated without much of your efforts. Rahu's transit through the 4th house keeps you away from your paternal property. You may not get the support of your friends and relatives, which can give you stress and mental problems. You may go on a trip outside the country, but this trip might not give you the satisfaction you seek. You may be dissatisfied by the policies of the government and hence can protest against these policies. Rahu's transit through the 5th house brings a lot of wealth, but this period may also give you stress. This happens due to Rahu's 9th aspect on the moon. Rahu may misguide you in this period and may compel you to invest your money in activities like betting or in share market, which may or may not give you the desired profit. There are chances of getting chronic diseases during the transit of Rahu through the 6th house. Therefore, take care of your eating habits and consult a doctor immediately when you see the symptoms of any disease. You might also lose respect in the society during this transit of Rahu. But this period may prove to be unfortunate for your enemies, since you will be able to defeat them easily. Rahu's transit through the 7th house is an auspicious period which might bring financial help for you from the government. If you are a businessman, you will get benefits and opportunities to expand your business from official tours during this period. But you should be cautious while taking any business decision, since you might get a loss. When Rahu transits through the 8th house, there are chances of going on a foreign tour, but you may also land up sick and get a disease. There are chances of getting paternal property during this transit of Rahu. Avoid debates with seniors or elderly people, since it might lead to fights and arguments. During Rahu's transit through the 10th house, you may go on pilgrimages. You may also be involved in charities in this period. You will gain respect, but your enemies might create hurdles for you. Rahu's transit through the 11th house may result in loss of wealth and respect. You might be inclined towards religious or spiritual activities, but these activities will not include giving donations or charities. Rahu's transit through the 12th house results in an increase in expenses. You will feel stuck in some trouble or the other in this period. Therefore, avoid unnecessary expenses if you can. Rahu is often considered a malefic planet, but its transit also has positive effects. If you strengthen and pacify it, it can turn an enemy into a friend. Rahu governs things like Loban, Tilpatra, Mutra, Gajdant, and Chagmutra. You should take a bath from the things governed by Rahu to minimize the inauspicious effects of Rahu on you. All these things should be soaked in water at night, and you should take a bath from this water the next morning. Take this bath on Wednesdays or in Ashwini, Magha or Mool Nakshatra, since these are the nakshatras of Rahu. Thank you for watching this webcast. Visit astrobix.com for more free Vedic astrology.